Well, hello there, second and third grade artists. Today's art project is going to be an echo line. We are going to be drawing an object in the middle of our paper. My example shows you a flower, but I'm going to show you how you don't have to do just a flower. But what I want you all to practice is drawing a line that echoes and repeats around the shape of the object that you drew, because we are going to color each part of that echoed line in the order of the rainbow. Yes, that's right. We're going to be practicing rainbow order. So, my example here is of a flower in the middle. I can show you how to do that right now. With my pencil, I'm going to start with my paper tall and vertical. In the center, right there, I'm going to draw a circle. And then I'm going to draw any type of petal you want, really. This petal is a pointy petal, but if you want to, you can do a curved petal. You can have short petals, you can have long petals, but don't make them too long because, again, we want to have a rainbow of our echo lines. So I'm going to turn my paper, draw another petal, turn my paper, draw another petal, turn my paper, draw another petal, and look, I've got just enough room. Squeeze in another petal right there. Then I can draw a stem that goes from the flower to the very bottom. And I'm going to make a double line for my stem because I want to color inside of it. And then for a flower leaf, you can do a curved line like that if you want to. Or, like my example, I did a curve to a point and then a point to a curve. So you can do a flower if you want, or you could also do a leaf. So let's see, I'm going to do a big old teardrop like that. And then I'm going to do a stem. Again, a double line. And I will add a line in the middle for the vein. And then I'm going to have some straight lines coming off of that middle line. So you could do a leaf, you can do a flower, or if you want to, you could even do a tree shape. So let's do a cloud, bumpy line like this. Boom. There. And then we can do a tree trunk that comes down like that. If you want to, you could even add a little branch. Branch, branch. Maybe I'll add a little bumpy cloud line there for just like a little poof of leaves. And if you want to, you can add some texture to make it look a little more tree-like. And add some curved lines to make it look like a tree, a bunch of leaves. So for the tree, to do your echoing line, I'm going to space my pencil away from my tree, and I'm pretty much going to just trace around my tree. So it's an echo line. That means I am doing the same line around it. Now, it's a little tight in here, so I'm not going to go in between. I'm just going to go around the bottom of this and then down. See how it follows right next to, but it doesn't ever touch that other line. It's an echo. And then we do that again. Follow that other line, going around and around. Remember, don't get too close and don't let them touch. It's almost like a little force field. You can't touch that other line. And I'm going to run out of room here, so I'm just going to pretend my line goes off, and I'm going to make it go back onto the page right about there. That's when we artists have to use our imagination. We know that the line continues, but I can't draw on my table, but I can pretend that it picks right back up where it left off. See that echo? It's almost like ripples in a pond, right? Now, this little funky space here, if you look, I can actually continue. Boom. And now that's pretty good. That's pretty evenly spaced. This part's done. Over here, I can put in another echo line. Maybe one more. There. And up here, I've got enough room to do another echo line. Notice my helper hand working hard to hold my paper while my drawing hand is drawing. And there. Maybe I can do one more little line there. Boom. So there's my echo line for my tree. For the flower, all I would have to do is go around the flower petals. Again, it's a little too small and tight in here, so I'm going to just go around the leaf and then down. Curve around, around. Now here, I'm not going to go in. I'm just going to keep going around the leaf and down the stem. And I'm going to space out a little bit. Don't want to go too close. Remember, we don't want our echo lines to touch the other echo lines. Very important you leave that space because we're going to be filling the space with the rainbow order colors. And look at that, I gotta go, boom, use my imagination to fill in those spots. Pretend it goes off the page, but don't actually draw on your tables. Sometimes it happens, but it's okay. It's my artist's table. So there's the flower echo line. And then for the leaf, super simple. Now, I drew my lines, my echo lines, kind of wide. If you want to have like a super rainbowed paper, if your artwork, if you want lots of rainbow, you would make your lines really close. But I'm going to let you know that makes it more challenging, which I am all for, because challenges, that's where we artists grow, is if we do something that's really hard, right? I think that's true for anything. The best way to grow is by doing something really hard. Easy stuff, that does not challenge you. It doesn't force you to work hard. Easy stuff is like, I got this. But so if you want a challenge, you can just make your rainbow echo lines go really close together. And then you can spend the rest of your day coloring. All right, so sometimes when I draw with a pencil first, and I know that I'm going to be adding color, sometimes I like to add a black outline to add some emphasis to make my lines really stand out. So for this one, I'm going to use my black crayon, and I'm just going to trace over my pencil lines. I also think that adding a black outline to your artwork sometimes adds a little bit more of a polished, finished look to it. There. So you'll notice mine. I did a black outline on all of my echo lines, and I feel like it really does make it look very finished, very polished, and very ready to hang on the wall. So I'm going to go ahead and take the time to trace over my pencil lines like that. I'm doing my leaf because I really like the leaf. Something about that. I've been noticing, I've been spending some time outside in the afternoon after I get my schoolwork done. I've been spending time outside, and I've been noticing that I think spring might actually be here. Because I've been noticing some leaves starting to come out on the trees. They're mostly just like, buds of leaves, not full-blown leaves. But it's a beautiful sign of warm weather. It's finally here. All right, so I'm going to trace over these lines with my black crayon. And then I'm going to show you the whole rainbow order. So the rainbow is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and violet, also known as purple. But I like to call it violet because it's fancier. So I'm going to start with red, and I'm going to do my first echo line red. And I'm going to go ahead and color this whole echo line until it is red. And you know what color comes next? That's right. I'm going to color this next echo line orange. Now, I could sit here and color this and make you watch me color this the whole time. But you know what? I know that you second and third graders, you got this. So let me just show you my final project again so that you know what you have to do. So I took the time to color my flower any colors that I wanted to. If you want to, you can color your leaf any color that you want to. But then that first echo line is going to be the first color in our rainbow. And that first color is red. Notice my red goes all the way around my flower. The next echo space, the next echo line is going to be orange, then yellow, then green, then blue, and last but not least, violet. All right, fantastic artists. I hope you enjoy your echo rainbow art. Can't wait to see what you create. Have fun, and I'll see you next time.